SharkyBreath.
He plays video games.
Hello and welcome back to Return of the Obra Dinn. Now, as is often the case, after I finish editing an episode, I've got something that I want to fix from last episode. I've got a lot of things I want to fix, but there's only one that I'm fairly certain that I've got right. So we're just going to go with that for just now. Let's go to the crew photo. This fella. I'm fairly certain, given that he's the one who is instructing the other sailors in the matter of slaughtering cows, he's probably the butcher, right? Emil O'Farrell, which means I was an Irish accent, and I have no idea what I'm talking about. Ah, there you go. Great. Which ones did I get right? Emil O'Farrell, yes. Okay, yes, that one was pretty straightforward, though. And I did get Charlie right. Okay, great. That's good news. Of course, that means there's a lot of things that I was on the wrong track with. But we'll get there. In fact, I wonder if it's not worthwhile... I wish there was an easy way to go through and just find the ones that I guessed and obviously got wrong. Give me just a second. I'm going to see if there's any there that I can obviously... Okay. Oh, you know what? This one. Okay, hang on. I actually do want to have another quick look at this memory before we do anything else, because I have another idea about how this could be interpreted, since clearly it doesn't like the way that I've laid it out right now. Okay.
You have been found guilty by self-confession of the murder of Nunzio Pasquale.
If you look at the bullets here, the one going into his back is the only one that seems to have hit, which means he was actually shot by this guy, which is Brennan. It's convenient because that's the only one of these people that I've identified, I think, yeah? I think. Okay. Well, so let's go ahead and change this to he was shot with a gun by Henry Brennan. I'm fairly certain it's going to accept that as being correct, because if you look at this, that's what's happening. The other bullets are going wide, and Brennan is firing true. Brennan shot him. Okay. Are you the one? Hang on. While I'm here, which one? Hoskett, Nichols. That one there. He's got kind of an ascot looking, not an ascot looking thing. You're the other one. You're the fourth mate. But it still won't let me identify you, right? Right, okay. So where's the second mate here? This is him here, yeah? Right here. That's the second mate. Okay. Which means this is the second mate's... Oh, what do you want to call him? That thing that the mates have. You? That's him, right? The second mate's steward. Samuel Galligan. But I don't know what happened to him. I don't know his fate just yet. More to learn there. But it just seems like something I can someone I can identify while I'm here. Since he does seem to be... Who are you again? I said you're the gunner's mate, but I wonder if you actually are the gunner's mate. You're here with the gunner, but you're also right by the first mate. I don't honestly know. I feel like this is still just guesswork at this point, so maybe I should let it be for the moment. Were you? I don't know. Okay. Let's leave this alone for now. Let's leave this alone. I did what I came here to do. Let's look for more information. I gotta look for another breadcrumb. There are several chapters I haven't even touched on, so there's got to be more I can do there. Is there anything up here that I could have missed? Some of the breadcrumbs have been in very strange positions, like that one where it was just dangling outside of that one guy's window, and I still don't understand why I was able to read whatever it was that was dangling out there. It didn't look like a body. This is where the captain died. That door is actually locked. Why is that door locked? Hang on. Why is that door locked? Oh, it's barred by the captain himself. Or by the chair that the captain was using. Right, okay. What about this window? Okay, that's the shell. The shell that somehow brought the wrath of the sea down on the ship. I have to assume, because it seems pretty evidently supernatural, and so does the fate that befell them, you know? It's an assumption at this point, and it's an assumption, but given that most of the skullduggery I've seen has seemed to, you know, come back to it, at the very least, the second mate, I have to assume the second mate did what he did in that one memory that I saw, where he knocked out Feng Lao Hung? I can't remember his actual name. The one who he framed for murder, and the murder that he committed that he then framed the other guy for. I believe that was in the interest of obtaining or inspecting the shell, which means that the shell is very important. I see flies. This is where that the one guy who got stabbed is, yeah? The one who got stabbed, or spiked rather, and then crawled off to die? Was this open before? It wasn't, was it? I don't think I've been down here. This is the hold. Or, wait, what is this actually called? I call a lot of things on a ship, and I don't actually know what I'm talking about. Oh, hey, lazarette! So that's what the crab creatures were going for. Cargo hold. This is the cargo hold. This is the orlop deck. Gun deck, main deck. Okay. So this is the cargo hold. That's what it's called. I don't even remember what I just called it. Let's not check the doors out just yet. Let's look around the main area and see if there's anything obvious. You gotta start somewhere, right? I thought I heard a voice a second ago. I know I didn't, but that would have just freaked me right the heck out. That's why I went silent for a second there, if that seemed odd in some fashion. Hey, look! Flies or whatever. A dead people's symbol. What am I looking at? A shoe. And leg bones? Okay, yeah, I'm interested. What can you tell me?
Keep pressure here.
Amputation.
What madness is this? 20 years my steward had never a doubt on your sanity. Explain yourself.
Those ungodly beasts carry a curse! Throw them back or doom us all!
Throw them back?
Tie him up and put him in the lazarette with those things.
Clearly they didn't throw them back.
Find his senses.
Come on.
All's fine, John. Been in worse spots, I think. Where's the rest of his leg?
Huh. Okay. So that was the doctor speaking again, yes? That it was indeed the doctor. Okay, so you're the one who lost your leg and then died. One of these people here is John. It's just a question of if John is the one who is dying there. Or, okay, wait a second. You died in the same scene as the butcher. Okay, hang on. Well, oh, you're the madman. Huh. Because they're carrying him off. Captain Steward? I'll have to check and see if the captain had a steward. I have to assume he does. If all the mates have stewards, then probably the captain does as well. Oh, there's the first mate, speaking of the mates. Unholy captives. So they had something else on board that may have drawn the wrath of those seaweed creatures. And, you know, the storm itself, given that one guy got struck by lightning when it didn't make any sense for him to get struck by lightning. I don't know how to describe what happened to him. Torn apart? The rest of his leg. Where's the rest of his leg? He wasn't torn apart exactly. I better inspect the body a little bit more closely, huh? Yeah, I figured there'd be more. But, okay. I wish I could squat down. Okay. Yes, his right leg is entirely gone. And I don't know exactly what happened to make his right leg be entirely gone. Where am I on the ship right now? Okay, so this is where I found the leg. This is where they're treating his wounds. So whatever happened to him happened over here. So maybe I'm not supposed to know what happened to him just yet? Dismembered isn't an option. Okay, in any case, let me look at my list here. You. That's this one here, right? No. That's the one who died. Sorry, I had it backwards. This is the one who's kind of reveling in the music session up here. This one. You're probably the captain's steward, Philip Dahl. He went mad and did something to this guy. Let me look at those. Let me look at the write-up again. Keep pressure here. What madness is this? When you use my steward, never doubt in your sanity. Explain yourself. Those ungodly beasts carry a curse. Throw them back or doom us all. All's fine, John. Been in worse spots, I think. Where's the rest of his leg? I assume he says, all's fine, John. Been in worse spots, I think, to the person who then dies. Perhaps he's just trying to comfort him in case he survives, and then he just didn't? Let's try and identify this fella as John. How many Johns we got on board? John Davies. It's probably not him, because I think I know who the fourth mate is. I just haven't had a chance to identify him. John Naples, a seaman from Wales. I'm thinking this is John Naples. I'm going to go ahead and say that you're John Naples. You got... bled to death. Isn't it expired? No. No, not that. Froze, killed, knifed, poisoned, shot, speared, spiked, strangled, struck, suicide, torn apart. We'll say he was torn apart by the first ship's steward. No, not the ship's steward. The captain's steward. Right. Torn apart by Philip Dahl. I'm not sure that's correct. Could also count as eaten or something. I don't know. If they're treating Philip Dahl like he's mad, something went wrong, clearly. Okay, so hang on. The surgeon is here. Who are you? Are you by any chance the surgeon's assistant? I'm thinking you might be. That's what I remembered from when I was editing stuff. Yes, okay. This guy, right? I know he died I think he died in the crab attacks, but the thing is, in the first scene back in the surgeon's, whatever you want to call it, the room for surgeons. What is it called? Just so I get it right. Just called surgery, okay. In the surgery, he was sitting on a chair, like leaning back with his feet up. Clearly very comfortable in his environment. I suspect that that's because he is the surgeon's assistant. Wait a second. It just occurred to me. There's an outside chance that he's the surgeon. Yeah, he was decapitated by the crab thing. I'm going to say he's the surgeon's mate. Hey! Looks like we're on the right track. Great. James Wallace, decapitated by a terrible beast. We got Hok Seng Lao correct now, shot by Henry Brennan. And John Naples was torn apart by Philip Dahl. Got that part right too. Great. I'm feeling much better about how things are going this time than last time. I just didn't have the pieces together last time, and I still have a bunch that I don't know yet, but I'm getting there, right? I'm getting there. We're making progress. Close that book. Okay. Alright. I don't know who you are. You do a lot of brute muscle work around here. At some point I'm going to have to review all his memories and see where we're going from there. But, oh, hey. The bosun. Provided I identified him correctly. And it's possible that I didn't. Why do I see more speckledies back there? I don't see a source of them. Does that suggest something's back there and dead that I can't see right now? I don't know. I can't tell. Doors don't open in memories. Okay. And you are the first mate, right? I'm not misseeing that? Yeah, you are the first mate. Okay. Okay, great. So, what's the deal? Oh. I didn't even see these. Well, now I want to check this out, but I can't because I've committed to the action mode thing. Okay, there's a whole bunch of people here that I didn't even register. Dang it, dang it, dang it. I'll have to look at this again. What do they got? Huh. That's the cabinet that had the shell in it, isn't it? Yes, it is. I do believe so. Okay. Hi. Right. To the upper deck, then. Not the upper deck, the Orlop deck? Orlop. I wonder what Orlop means. I wonder if that's in the glossary. I should check that out at some point. Oof, roundabout route, huh? Okay, well, take your time. There we go. Right. Oh, that's quite a... Okay! What? Can I get a better look at this? What is this? Is that just a giant fish or something? Oh! You're one of the four people from India. And so are you. Okay, and you're the one who very shortly will have your leg torn off or something like that. Who's this? Don't know, but he's dead, it looks like. Did they trip over his body? They tripped over his body and killed that one man. You are the one who asked for the gun. Apparently now I can identify you. Oh, you're the carpenter! Or you're one of the carpenters. The two of you are carpenters, it seems. Given the hammer that you're carrying there. Unholy captives. Who is this? How did they die? I don't know, but they did get clubbed by... No, club doesn't perhaps describe it properly. Crushed? He had his head beaten in, is the thing. Struck. Not hooves, tail, or wing. I don't like the sound of that. Really, I don't. Perhaps it's supposed to indicate... I'm supposed to write it down as he got clubbed by whoever it is that dropped the stretcher support on him. I don't know who that is. Okay, well, let's see here. You are a carpenter. Either Winston Smith or Marcus Gibbs. I don't actually know which you are. Okay. And you are the other one. Spiked by a terrible beast you were. But I don't know which is which. I don't have a way of knowing that at the moment. My suspicion is that you... Whoops, excuse me. My suspicion is that you are Winston Smith. Reason being, in the scene with the guy who I suspect is the bosun, He demands that gun from him pretty imperiously, suggesting he had some clout around here. Which I don't know if the carpenter's mate would have that kind of clout. Of course, I don't know what I'm talking about with basically any of this stuff, so there's that. Okay. It's really difficult to keep track who's... Are you the one... You're not the one who was spiked and then dragged himself to his death. Or, no, to where he got shot. But I've seen you recently. What do I know about you? Do I know anything about you? That's Duncan McKay? No, yeah, that's the guy who I guessed was Duncan McKay because he was in the purser's office. But I don't actually know if it is Duncan McKay. Okay, let's see. That's... What are they carrying? I don't know. Okay, you're the one who got spiked and then died in the by being shot. You... Oh, man. Okay. You're one of the midshipmen. You... Right. Leg gets ripped off at some point. Carpenters are watching. You are... Ah, you're the butcher. You're the butcher. Why do they only have one person carrying it on that side when they have two on this side? Or is there a second person up there that I'm just not seeing? Oh, you. That's Nathan Peters. It looks like he tried to do that, doesn't it? It looks like he's pushing it. I'm going to say that you got clubbed by Nathan Peters. I might be wrong about that, but that's what it looks like to me. Maybe I'll get a better view of the upper deck at some point, but not at this moment, I suppose. So I have to imagine that that's intentionally supposed to look that way. That's all you're supposed to be able to... Who are you? That's all you're supposed to be able to see. Oh, you're the artist. The painter. Okay. Okay, I think I've seen all I can see for right now. Right, you. The body on the stairs. Okay. Just in the top of this particular stairwell, right? It shouldn't be too far. Do I have to... Yeah, okay, there you are. For a second, I thought I'd have to go over there. Okay. You look... What's going on with your leg? Yeah, let's just go in there and find out. Might be an apron.
Clear the deck. Move the boat astern and throw the bodies over.
What's your foot in?
Hey there, what's this?
What's what?
Give him to me and I can fry us a solid meal, boys.
The butcher. The butcher said that.
Take it slow.
Maybe. That didn't sound like the butcher, though.
Gentlemen, there's a free shell here.
Uh-oh.
Let's have a look.
No, get back.
Okay. Uh-huh. That's this thing's tail reeled up reflexively and just clocked this guy real good. All right. You're the one, you got this meat fork. You were inspecting him for consumption. You're probably the cook. And that accent wasn't Irish for sure, no matter how incompetent I am. So I suspect, right, that this is going to be the cook. And the cook probably is going to be an Englishman, but we'll find out soon. You, I know I've identified, or at least I'm pretty sure. Uh-huh, yep, I've definitely seen you before. Can I go, I can sneak around this way. Great. Well, I'll keep looking in a minute. Okay, 28 others were present. I think you're Thomas Sefton the cook. Yes, I do. Let me make sure there's not a cook mate or anything like that. Now we're going with Thomas Sefton. Thomas Sefton was struck by a tail. Struck dead by a beast's tail. That's what it looked like to me, anyway. Okay. Okay. Good. All right. Oh, I didn't even register that torn apart worked. They counted that as being correct for torn apart by Philip Dahl. Cool. Good to know. Okay, so who are you? I'm sure I've seen you before. Oh, right. You're the one who gets spiked. Okay. The midshipmen hanging out together. Is this Charlie? You're Charlie. The other two... I don't know if I've ever run into a situation where I could identify the other two. They've got to be the other two midshipmen. They definitely hang out together all the time. I think that's pretty much guaranteed to be the case. Who are you and why are you running away from all this? You're that guy who went bonkers and tore another person apart. Where's he going? That seems important. Perhaps he just saw this coming and he was running away because he knows it's bad business? Okay. Here's Nathan. I don't know if Nathan actually threw the thing or not. Maybe it's an unintentional move on his part, but it kind of looks like that's what happened, whether he meant to or not. Who are you? Wait, the midshipmen. I already inspected them. Okay. 28 other people are here, though. I definitely haven't seen 28 people, so... Oh, the deck. Okay, I see how it is. All right. Who are you? I don't know, but I'm supposed to. What about you? And they're unloading the shell. No, right, that is what the shell goes into. Or wait a second, this chapter is after murder. So the shell was in this. What happened in the interim? I don't understand. Okay. Well, who are you? Lars. Who's the guy in the back? This one. Right. Okay, so you're there. And you are... Is that the one who witnessed what happened to the brother of Nathan? I think so. And you? Okay, you're the one who was sitting on the rigging during the execution, which is not saying much since that's what it just showed me. And who's this carrying a box? Okay. I identified you possibly incorrectly as the gunner's mate, right? Well, there's the gunner, and you're with him again. This is the third mate. This is the captain. This is the first mate. They're having some kind of a discussion. Bosun? Bosun? Bosun. The bald guy's with the bosun. Wow, whoa, okay, this is a mess. Doctor's inspecting some kind of a... Oh, the spike from the crabs. But they haven't seen the crabs yet, so they don't know what it is. You're, as discussed, the surgeon's mate. This is Brennan, yeah? Inspecting the body of I don't know who just yet, because they're dead, and that's what I have to inspect next. Who's this? Okay. I already looked at him, didn't I? Yes, I did. Okay. Well, I've given it all a once-over. I don't think I got a great deal more information from this, but let's move on. You two, right? Right. I assume this is going to be the attack of that beast with the tail. Right. I keep forgetting that I have to actually move my body in the real world when I find out about these things. I click on the bodies expecting to see an explanation, and instead I am back in the real world, quote-unquote, and it's a little disorienting, you could say. I seem to have a disorienting job. Okay. Well, let's have a look.
Lift this out and take it below.
What the hell is going on?
Is that the
What
captain?
do you know about these things? About the chest and your dead friends?
这是虾米？回来的，全部供出来。
拢是恁害啦！迄个害的较对人无过好。
The shell must be protected.
温死的啦！
He talk about a shell. Very dangerous.
Shell? What shell?
Haha. Haha. Okay, so that's the thing that they're taking into the cargo deck. I can't remember what it's called. So when the spider crabs with the seaweed men on them came on board, they were looking to free this thing. This thing spiked that man. And the one behind him, both of them at the same time. Why are they like that? He was already holding this person. Oh, the captain was interviewing them. Gotcha. So this is the guy. This guy was acting as a translator for this, not you, this man, who blamed the other one for not protecting the shell properly. And the other one who died from this experience was simply holding him in place. This guy. Well, he got spiked by a terrible beast. So did this one. Spiked they were. 2 for 1. Okay. Lift this out and take it below. Captain speaking to 2 people who speak Chinese. Who's saying lift this out and take it below? Wow, there's more action. Okay, sure. Were you the one saying lift this out and take it below? Must have been. 3rd mate. And here we have the same 2 who were carrying it earlier. Makes sense. Why would it change? How did there... Oh! Got it. Maybe. I think if my brain is turning the wheels correctly here, what happened was the 2nd mate murdered a man over the shell, whereupon the Formosan faction on this ship attempted to escape, which is why they were trying to get on the boat, this boat, that one time, and they got stopped. So now they're trying to figure out why that was happening. I don't know how this thing got involved in all this, but there's a chapter I haven't seen yet. But then they were trying to take this back on board, because it's what they were taking off the ship when they tried to leave. Because they were trying to escape with the shell because someone had found out about it and they couldn't risk that. Well, the bosun almost got spiked, but didn't. You're hauling up the mystery life form. Whole bunch of people on the wheel bringing it up. Lars. I don't know why I can always remember Lars' name, but he seems to be the one I can. Him and Nathan here. And are you the one? No, the one whose name I identified is already dead at this point. You're the one who I kept calling Necklace Guy, or low-cut shirt. Right. Here's the doctor. Surgeon. More dead people. Your hand's gone. Okay. This is Miss Lynn, isn't it? I think it is. Well, she's certainly dead. Surgeon's mate inspecting the bodies. There we go. Okay, I don't have a way of identifying him yet, but the one sitting next to Miss Lynn, okay. The 4th mate. No, the 2nd mate. The 2nd mate is dead! Unless I'm misreading who this is. Hang on. Am I correct about that? Why am I not seeing him? Oh, because he's not here because he's dead in this scene. Right. Of course, that makes sense. Okay. Have I seen all there is to see at this point? It looks like yes. Okay. Wait, who's this? Right. You get your leg ripped off eventually. Okay. Let's go ahead and go deeper down the rabbit hole. Right. Five people died. Nobody unaccounted for after this chapter. Okay. That's fine. Well, this seems unnecessary, doesn't it? It wasn't that far away. You're just having fun with this, aren't you? Okay. Yeah, here we are. Now, which one is this? The fourth mate I hadn't identified yet, or the second mate? We'll soon find out.
Ahoy! Ahoy! Wait! Don't shoot! I have treasure! I yield!
Hold your fire!
Apparently, they didn't hold their fire. Okay, so that's the creature. That is the second mate, isn't it? That is the second mate. He abandoned them with the thing, but then he came back and they shot him. Specifically, you shot him. Because he knew he had the shell and it wasn't worth leaving him alive, apparently. Wow. They were done in by the beasts, huh? Wait, this is a beast. They are beasts. These are beasts. And this is Miss Lim? This is Miss Lim. And two dead beasts. And a bunch of stuff. Is there anybody else visible on the ship? The other mate. The fourth mate, right? I think that's the fourth mate. And then, who are you? Missing an arm you are. Okay. The calling. I feel like this is going to be important. Shell. Part 6 of the calling. Okay. That is indeed Edward Nichols. He was shot with a gun, but I don't know who did it yet. Shot with a gun by an unknown attacker. 3 others were present. This is John Davies, the fourth mate. I don't know who clubbed him. This one eventually was spiked. Okay. But he was shot by this guy. And Philip Dahl is present? Philip Dahl is present. Where? Where's Philip Dahl? This ain't him, is it? No. Weird that I can just walk on the ocean like this, by the way. That's neat, but weird. Maybe if I sneak over here. Can I see in any other windows? I don't see Philip Dahl. But he's allegedly present, so... Who... Oh, there's the shell. There's the shell. There he is. That's Philip Dahl. Now, Philip Dahl somehow knew how bad of business this was. I don't know how, but he did. So the fact that he witnessed this fella coming back Let's remember this guy's name. Seems important. Edward Nichols. He witnessed Edward Nichols coming back. He knew how bad the deal that was, I assume. Okay, well, in any case, let's go find out what happened to No Hand. Hey, No Hand. Or Skeletal Hand, I suppose. I really hope your hand didn't get eaten by the second mate. How are you going to lead me to this guy's corpse? Oh, right, he was lying here after they hauled him on board, of course. Right. No right hand. She's already dead at this point, it seems. He called out to Miss Lin. Whoa. What's... Okay, so he's dragging the body on board. They fought off attackers. And something happened with this that it immolated his arm. Burned it to the bone. Something from inside this box. And there's the... Oh, the shell's gone. The shell is gone. There it is. Okay. Whew, it's pretty uncomfortable being out here in the middle of the ocean. You can go ahead and wrap up this memory anytime. There you go. Thanks. How did they die? Oh, how do I even describe it? Burned? Did he burn to death? It was just his arm, but that would be very traumatic when you're still alive. I'm going to say he burned to death, because I don't know how else to describe it. All I know is he knew Miss Lin. Lim. I keep saying Lin, don't I? He knew Miss Lim. I don't have... Yeah. That's fine. I just wanted to look at the list of people who... The Formosan faction on the boat. Let's get to the crew page. Right, the Formosans. Bunlan Lim, Itbengxia, Chiotan, Hokseng Lao. I already know what happened to Hokseng Lao, so it's probably one of these two? I would assume. But I don't know which, and I don't want to just guess. Given that he spoke Chinese, he could also be one of these four, I suppose, but it seems unlikely that one of the Chinese faction is going to be willing to abandon the ship with Miss Lim. So wait a second, there are two boats here. Did they take one out, and then the second mate took a different one out and caught up to them? I'm not positive on that one. Well, in any case, let's find out what happened to Miss Lim. Lead the way. I say that knowing that it's going to be directly next to this other corpse, but you know, take your time. I'm in no hurry. Plus you got this dramatic music that you play every time, so I get it. There you are. That doesn't sound good. Did she have a disease? The shell, I assume. Okay. Alright, so she was in here and already injured and dying. I don't know from what. Okay. Wow. Okay, so he reached into the thing that burned his arm, and it killed He killed the beasts that way. That's how the beasts died. Because they had taken the shell back. He activated some kind of a thing in the box, sacrificed his arm to it, and it killed the 3 beasts. Mer people, whatever you want to call them. Who is this? I don't know, but he dead. Probably the steward of, the second mate? Oh, hey, what are you doing here? Being stabbed in the neck, apparently. Oh wait, that was the second mate steward. That's why I recognized him. I don't honestly know what happened to her. She was breathing she wasn't breathing well. Okay. I don't know what happened to her. Maybe she was injured in a previous part of this? Killed by one of the beasts? Let me have another look at her. But yes, this is the second mate steward. This, I don't know who this is. Genuinely don't know who that is. Presumably this third bolt of light that's going into the ocean over here is killing the beast that is, I would imagine, dragging the second mate into the sea, given that the second mate is not present during this. Who's this? Never is. Never mind. Never mind, he was cowering in the bottom of the boat. So it was just the third beast was down there and got zapped. This is one of the gunmen. Okay, okay. Okay, I think I've taken in all I can from this. I don't understand it, but duly noted. Who am I tracking now? You, the second mate steward. Okay. No, please do it.
O'Hagan, you still breathing?
O'Hagan.
Can you roll? Nichols, sir, shoot them for God's sake!
Okay. So is that O'Hagan? He got speared. Who's this? Oh no, this is the second mate. He got stabbed in the neck by this guy. Ah! So whichever one of the Formosan faction this is, stabbed the second mate in the neck so that he could get into this thing, kill the beast by sacrificing his arm and his life. I don't know who speared this fella. Probably the beasts? You got speared too, huh? I don't know which one of these is O'Hagan, though. And who's this being dragged off? Oh, that's Miss Lim. Oh. Did it eat her ear? I need another look at that. Accessible only through another corpse, right? Samuel Galligan was stabbed, knifed, I suppose, by either It Beng Xia or Chiao Tang. Oh man, but I don't know which it is. Okay. Can you row? I need another look. O'Hagan, you still breathing? Can you row? What's going on here? I'm unclear. It looks like he's falling out of the boat for some reason. What shocked the boat in such a fashion? Is it just the wave? The wave is knocking him out of the boat a little bit. Meanwhile, the second mate is completely useless. Okay. Okay. But I wanted to look at this. I can't see what's going on there. It looks like it's ripping out her throat, isn't it? I think it is. Okay. Miss Lim. Does that count as being eaten? No, cannibalized, no. Cannibalized, no. Not cannibalized, it was a beast. Bitten is an option. I'm gonna leave it on eaten, and I'm gonna say by the beast, and see if it devoured by a terrible beast. I think that's what happened to you. It looks like it just took a bite out of her throat, but that's as close to takes a bite out of her throat as I've got, I think. Unless I missed something. Strangled? Could be strangled. Let me look again. She does have one hand on the throat. But she's just got her claws in there. Yeah, I'm sticking with devoured on this one. I might regret that later. Is that your pipe in the front there? Yes, it is. Okay. So I'm thinking you are the one who is talking to O'Hagan. Because you're apparently trying to row, and you wouldn't be able to look behind you and see that O'Hagan has a friggin' spear through his entire head. Or throat, I guess. It's my guess. I wish there was a way to hear the audio again from here. If I can identify who this is, I'll be able to identify who this is, I think. So maybe we should just continue backward? I don't want to know about that one. I do. I want to know about all of them. Are you O'Hagan?
Keep rowing!
Where is it?
Bang the chest.
Something there!
I see it!
Give us a weapon! Shoot it! Mike and I!
Pick up the oars and row, you fools!
Okay. So this is the beast that speared that guy. She's got the shell. So they already got the shell. This guy's alive. Wait. This one's dead. This guy's alive. He cuts his bonds on the spear that killed his compatriot there, and then he goes over and he knifes this guy in order to get the chest open and kill the beasts. Meanwhile, this guy is being ripped out of the boat by a beast. I don't know who he is. Any names mentioned? Oh, shoot, I'm sorry. I forgot. I have to wait. Okay. Second mate. Still has his gun at this point, but he hasn't started cowering yet. Right. These ones, they don't even have oars. So this has to be... Oh, dang it. I don't remember the name that was mentioned. Oh, something. So hopefully I can identify him that way. Who is this? Oh, something. O'Hagan! Patrick O'Hagan was speared by a beast. He sure was. That's my take on the situation. Now, Samuel Galligan was knifed by Beng. There we go. 3 more. Okay, Thomas Sefton is indeed the cook. I got that one right. Samuel Galligan was knifed by Beng's, yeah, got it. And Patrick O'Hagan. So anything else identified is incorrect in some fashion. Good to know. We're making good headway. Yes, we are. Okay. I think that noise that just plays whenever the journal updates itself. I could be wrong about that, but that's the impression that I get. Okay. I feel like there's more that I could identify from what I knew there. Let's go back to the calling. Haven't gotten to part 1 yet. That's next. Got that, got that. That's incorrect. They don't count it as devoured. Struck? It's not hose, tail, or wing. It's called her strangled, I guess, but it doesn't look right to me. Clawed. Clawed. She was clawed. She was clawed. I think she was bitten as well, but she was definitely clawed. Okay. This is... Oh, come on. There he is. It bangs, yeah. Okay. He burned to death. Edward Nichols was shot with a gun. Who shot him? Oh, right. I don't actually know. I don't actually know. Of the Formosan faction, Huck Seng was executed. The rest of them fled with the shell. I think. Provided that I can identify this last person in the boat as Chiotan, I believe that to be the case. Which means that the guy with the spear, who then shot the second mate when he came back, has got to be one of these 4. I don't have much of anything information about the Chinese faction on the boat yet. All right, let's get back to it. You. That's exactly who I want to identify, so perfect.
Keep course due east. You'll reach the Canaries in 3 days. You packed enough stores?
Aye, sir. Checked and loaded them myself.
Good. Stay quiet and alert. If the wind picks up, we've no chance against the Obra Dinn.
All right.
休假，你玩错不？
我冇问题，但是伊来想啊，绝对袂当互伊落去水底。
那是遐个怪物出现，你绝对卖起来。
Aye, shut it up.
They say strange things about monsters.
Okay. Got it. This man is probably not one of the Formosan faction. He's translating what they're saying to the second mate and his steward. And I don't know who this is. But he was willing to go with the second mate and the steward. I don't know who that is either. But yes, Miss Lim was taken against her will. This is the second mate, of course. Okay. But whoever this is, he got speared real good by the beast. And this guy decided to seize the opportunity. But you can tell, the one who was speared didn't have bonds. So, either he's a traitor to the Formosans, or more likely, I think, he was actually Chinese, willing to translate and also willing to desert the ship. Now, I don't know why that is. But he definitely got speared by a beast. And I'm gonna hazard a guess here, real quick. I think the one who stayed on the ship was the last Formosan. Hey! Because he's the one who recognized the risk. All right. Yep. Great. Good. That brings us to what? 21? Or is it 18? I haven't really been keeping track. I think it's one of those two. I could count the lines, but I don't want to. Okay. Is there anything else to see here? Anything else to see here? think I've identified everything that I know at this point. But wait a second. The chest must not fall into the sea. But not this one. But the other one already has the shell. Why wasn't the shell in the chest anymore? Seems weird. But I don't have an answer for it. Not yet. Okay, let's get back. Oh, there's two whose whereabouts aren't... Huh. Okay. This one drowned by a beast, but I don't know who he is. This one, I think I saw, but I don't recall, unfortunately. Dang it! It's okay. It's okay. We did pretty good this time. It's another longer episode than I've been trying to do, but you know what? I don't want to stop in the middle of a chapter. And it's very compelling once you're in there. Even though I'm kind of flailing around with half information and I'm not necessarily doing the best detective work here, I'm getting somewhere. We've gotten... Oh, have we gotten a third of them identified? I think we might. I think we might be at a third now. If it was 21, and I think it was. It might also be 18, in which case we're close to a third, so that's fine. In any case, I'm leaving off here, so thank you for watching. Next time... Ah, dang, hang on. Hang on. Loose cargo is the only... Ah, it's going to be in the cargo deck for sure. I think that's the only chapter I haven't seen yet, right? Aside from the bargain, obviously. Yeah, loose cargo is the last one. So we're going to go back down to the cargo hold and we're going to see what we can figure out from there. Check the offices, that sort of thing. Like, if you can call them offices when they're little cubbies in the cargo hold. But, you know, you get the idea. Anyway, that's what's on the menu next time. I will see you then.